Hello and welcome to Elite Geospatial. Today's video, we're going to look at how to create slope or how to calculate slope using the surface parameter. Now, but before we go, I just want us to look at the two differences between the geodesic method and the planar method. So the geodesic method is a technique used to calculate distance, area, and directions on the Earth's surface. Now, these techniques consider its shapes, that's the Earth's shape now, as an ellipsoid. It is more accurate than the planar method for larger distances because it accounts for the Earth's curvature. While planar method calculate distances and area directions on a flat 2D plane. It is suitable for small areas, distances, and directions where the curvatures are negligible. So, geodesic considers the Earth's curved surfaces using the concept of great cycles to find the shortest distance between points. So this, I'm just trying to give you why you should use a planar or a geodesic method in time of calculating slope. But in the case of surface parameter, it automatically chooses geodesic by default, automatically. I don't know whether it's just automatic, but I think that's the only method accepted for this. Okay, so but what you need to consider always whenever you're creating a slope is the elevation unit. If your coordinate system is on degree or at least meter or feet or any other, then your elevation unit must align with that. Not just maybe this one is in meter and you want your elevation distance, so you have to align the elevation unit. Okay, so we're going to start calculating the slope now using the surface parameter. So we'll go to analysis, click on tools, then have geoprocessing here. I put them here, so you just click and then you select surface parameter. Now here we have our surface parameter, the one that is spatial analysis, not the 3D. So you click on it. Now we bring in our DEM. Now you already selected an output. You can see that the output is already in my Taraba map, which I've already created. So now the input analysis marks, we'll just still bring in this one. Now the parameter type is slope. The local surface type is quadratic, not biquadratic. So let's go with quadratic. Now the distance is, most of the times you see that, like I said, the neighboring distance is decimal degrees, because anytime that is in geographic coordinate system, they are mostly around this side. So you leave this the way it is. You don't change anything. You leave it like that. And then the Z unit is what now? Is meters. Then the slope measurement is degrees. The degrees, like I've said in the other video, I said you are using degree if it is for terrain analysis, but if you are doing engineering application and all of that, you use the percent rise. So we're going to proceed with degrees, and then just come to environment, just make a check and leave everything the way they are, and you just click on run. So it should be able to create you your slope. So you have your slope map, which you can use for your analysis. So our slope map is created. Now you can change symbology, and you right click and then you come down to symbology. Then you can classify it, whether you want to give a unique value or you just leave it unclassified. Then you give it a classes number. So you give it a class number, want it to class 5, so make it class 5, and you change this to equal interval or define interval, anyone, but let's leave it as the quartile. And you can change the symbology to a better color. Whatever you're doing here is live, so as you're changing it, it's live. All right, so you look at what color that will suit whatever you're doing, you change your symbology to that and all of that. So let's say I like this color, make it dull and all of that. So this is basically how to create your slope using surface parameter. So thank you for watching and tuning in to Electrospatial. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video.